Good morning from Maturin, Venezuela. Right now it's about 5:14 in the morning, and if you guys have ever wondered what it's like to travel from one side of the world to the pretty much polar opposite on economy class, well, you're in luck, because that's what Philly's doing today, guys. So right now I'm sat here waiting at the airport in Maturin, waiting for my flight with Rutica on flight 13, let me check that, 1346 with Rutica Airlines, leaving here at 6:30, arriving at Caracas at 7:30. From there I will board my next flight, which will leave at 4:26 in the afternoon to Bogota. I will arrive at around 6:30, I believe, 5:30, sorry. I stand correctly, at 5:30 I should arrive from there, and then it's an 11-hour wait. Then from Bogota I fly to Lima, Peru. From Lima, Peru I will then fly to Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile, a quick stopover in New Zealand, and then finally back home to Sydney, where I've got to head back and sort out a few loose ends that need to be done. And it's also a question of visa renewal, which is a whole nother saga, a whole nother story. I may explain as I take you guys through the full adventure of traveling economy class with LATAM Airlines from one side of the world to the other side of the world. So let's go. Alrighty, so I've just been called onto the plane. This is him here, Rutica. This is my first flight. And then after the first Rutica flight to Caracas, I'll be with LATAM all the way through to Sydney, Australia. So I've got seat 17D. I'm going to try and record and document as much of this voyage I can for you, for anyone interested. But it's a bit hard to pull the camera out. I've got two luggages here. Got my laptop, got my hand luggage, as you can see here. Little bum bag strapped to the front of me as well, guys. So getting close to the plane now. It's going to be like, I might have to put the camera away for a bit right now though, just while I grab a seat. Alrighty, so I'm in my little seat here. On this very interesting Rutica plane. I'm not sure what sort of plane it is. I'll try and get that information for you if I can leave it down the bottom of the screen. But yeah, I've got a 1-hour flight on this one. It's actually, I have flown from Maturin to Caracas before, but last time I flew with Conviasa, and I must say, by the look of this plane already, it's a better experience. It's a bigger plane, it's in a lot nicer condition, and at least this one they've got the air conditioner going. The last time they didn't have the aircon on while I was on the tarmac. So anyway, I'm strapped in, I'm settled in. This is the plane, Rutica flight to Caracas. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the flight now. 1 hour to Caracas. First trip, let's take off, first leg. I don't know if you can see out there at the window, but we're up and away. Caracas bound, let's go. And yeah guys, that's it. This is where we sat for an hour, and I get the Caracas, and I'll show you guys the rest of the voyage once I get there. I'm going to show you around a look at the airport and show you what it's like for me to take this voyage from my new home in Monterey to my old home in Sydney, Australia. Underwater, guys. Gotta be important to stay hydrated because I know I'm gonna drink a lot of coffee, at least till I can get to Colombia and get some decent rest. So yeah, woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. Flight doesn't leave from Caracas until 4:26 in the afternoon. So yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can have a rest. So plenty of water, plenty of coffee, plenty of water. I think it's gonna be the key. Just hit Caracas. As you can see, I've made it here to the Terminal Nacional. If you can see up there, guys, I'm at the national terminal. So right now what I've got to do is get to the international terminal. Now, if you're not from here, if you don't know, if you've never been to Caracas, you might not know that it's not worth taking a taxi or a shuttle bus or anything like that, because the international terminal is just a bit of a short walk. You can walk over there. So don't get me wrong, it's a little bit of a hike if you're lazy or whatever, if you've got tons of luggage. But even if you do have tons of luggage, there's guys with trolleys and I'll help you port it over. Like when I arrived to the country and I came with 10 suitcases, we had guys who ported huge things like 4 of these trolleys. You can see the trolleys over there actually, they've got the trolleys over there. So what they do, they port you to the next airport. They just walk along with you. So right now these guys are trying to hassle me out, especially now they've heard me speaking English. They're trying to hassle me out for a taxi, but I don't need it. I'm going to take the walk over now to the international terminal, guys. So yeah, that's the first flight done, and that was just a little baby. That was just a little warm-up. Now we head over to international and get ready for the big stuff. Rightio, so I've made it to the international terminal. Like I said, it was a short walk along. I was walking along and there was a guy who said there was an actual passage on the inside that you could walk through. And I went up to the doors and it was closed. So I took a short walk outside. It took me all of about 5 minutes maybe, probably not even. I walked pretty quick. So here's the deal. I'm at the international terminal. I've got to wait until 4:26 for my next flight. The online app from LATAM says that I can check in at 12:26. At the moment, it's 7:45 in the morning, so I've got a fair bit of a wait. I'm starving hungry. There is a food court here, but I did want to try and wait until I go through customs to use the food court on the other side of customs, because I'm sure on that side they're going to accept my international card. I'm worried on this side they won't accept the international card, and I'll have to use the few American dollars I've got. I like break $100 American, in which when they give me the change, they're probably going to give me the change, the local currency, which if you've been watching, you know is pretty much rubbish, and because of the inflation here, it'll be worth nothing. And obviously it's going to be worth nothing to me anyway, because I'm now traveling to Australia. By the time I got back, it would be worth, yeah, pittance, whatever it is, nothing, zero, zilch, nearly zilch. So that's the situation now. I'm in Caracas, I'm hungry. I could probably do with another coffee as well. I haven't had one since I left the house. And yeah, that's it. Excuse me if this vlog is a bit, my words are a bit strung out, I'm a bit lost, because I'm going to be zonked out pretty much the whole trip. It's a sleep thing, you know. I think I had 2.5 hours last night, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes sleep last night. And yeah, it's going to be a very long, very tiring trip. So the last decent sleep I would have had would have been actually the night before last night, until Thursday. When I get to Sydney, then I'll be able to sleep again. So that's the deal for the moment. We made it to the international airport. The first flight, the little warm-up flight, was quite good. Yeah, not a bad little trip. Comfortable airplane, nice smooth ride. So yeah, things so far going well. I'm just looking forward to getting my luggage checked in, which I've got sitting here off camera, and then I can get through the gates, and yeah, hopefully not have to worry about my luggage till I get back to Sydney. And yeah, as I said, hopefully get through the customs and be able to relax a bit more once I'm all checked in and on my way, on my route. Gracias. The nice ladies want to say bon appetit to me. So that was a pain in the ass. What happened? I got some breakfast here. Check it out. I have here my favorite, 2 chicken empanadas, some garlic sauce to go with it, and a nice coffee with milk. Cost me $16 Australian, 11 American. Bit of a rip, but that's an airport. Now, why was it a hassle? First they said they accepted international cards. Okay, cool, all good. Pop out my international card. Made sure there was money on it first, transferred money over. Okay, beautiful. Goes to use the international card, try once, try twice, try 3 times, doesn't work. Had to then ring the wifey to get her to do a mobile pay to pay, pago móvil, it's called. Yeah, if you've been watching you would know, or if you've been to Australia you would know about it. So yeah, just a little heads up guys, if you're traveling to Caracas, I'm sure that once I'm on the other side of the customs, my card should work, or you would think so, you would hope so. But on this side, even though they said it works, yeah, couldn't buy anything, couldn't pay. So fortunately, I had the Wi-Fi backup, so now I can enjoy a nice breakfast, and I've got to wait around for a few hours before I can even check in. So time to have some brekkie for now anyway, guys. Check this out, while I'm waiting at the airport, there's some sort of Miss Universe shoot here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but let's go find out. As you know, Venezuela wins more beauty pageants than anywhere in the world, so I'm just going to zip around the front of this guy if I can. And here she is, Miss Venezuela World. Obviously doing some sort of media promotion type thing. ¿Y eso qué es, mi pana?
La Miss Venezuela.
¿Este es Miss Venezuela?
Sí, Miss Venezuela World.
Corriente. ¿Este es Miss Venezuela Corriente? ¿Cómo se llama? Miss World. Ah, un placer conocerte. Hola. Okay, guys, here we have Miss Venezuela. Well, hello. ¿Habla inglés?
Yes.
Perfect. Can you tell the people what this is today? What you're doing for my channel?
Yes, today I'm going to India because Miss World is going to be held on the 31st of May. So we are going there.
So you're the Venezuelan contestant?
Yes.
Vamos arriba, Venezuela. Perfect. There we are, guys. So
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh,
and I have a YouTube channel. It's called What Phil's Doing, and you can check. I'll give you a card, my dear.
Okay,
So I'm
okay.
just about to head back to my country. but I live here in Australia now.
Okay.
So I here in Venezuela. Sorry, I live here in Venezuela.
You live
In
Venezuela.
Maturin, yeah, I live in Maturin. Can I take a card, guys? I'll take one for yourself. Hello, nice to meet you.
I'm the coordinator for the Queen coordinator for the Miss Venezuela.
You're the coordinator. My
Yeah.
name is Philip. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll give you all you guys a card. Just give me 1 second. I was just really curious to see what's
Thank you.
going on here. Here,
Thank
guys,
you.
take cards.
Thank you.
So when do you
Certified fail.
travel to? When do you travel?
Today.
Today you're leaving?
On her way to India. Yes.
Us both. I'm on my way to Australia. So yeah,
Are you
today.
taking the same flight then?
I don't think so. No.
Which airline you going to?
I'm going with LATAM.
Oh, no.
LATAM Airlines. I'm going through
Mine
by
is Turkish.
Turkish Airlines. Or where do you fly into?
I'm going to fly
Istanbul.
to Istanbul.
Istanbul,
and then
yeah.
New Delhi, and
The-
after that Telangana.
There was a route for me to go to Istanbul, but I'm going to Latin America instead. Just easier that way. So.
Disculpe, tenemos que avanzar.
No, todo bien, gracias. ¿Cómo se llama? What's your name? Sorry?
Valeria.
Valeria, un placer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Pleasure to meet you all, and thank you. Have a lovely day. All the best.
Thank you.
There we are, guys. That's the Miss Universe or Miss World. Did she say? I don't know. I was all starstruck. I hope no one's got into my bags. I had to take that opportunity to show you guys. So that's Venezuela in a nutshell. There. That's the country that I'm leaving today. So good luck to her. She's off to India to compete in that, and I'm off to Australia to fix up my visa and tie up a few other loose ends, as I mentioned. So anyway, I've still got a little while to wait before I can get in to check in, get in past the customs, and get in and have a proper, more relaxed rest there, where I won't have to worry about my luggage, etc., and I can just chill out. Probably grab some lunch once I'm past customs as well, and wait till 4:30 when I can finally take off. All right, made it through customs. Not gonna lie, it was a bit hectic. Had to stand up and wait for an hour just to get to the point where I check in. Then I had to check in, and then everyone's got questions and stuff for me. They all scrutinise me, you know. Kid at customs didn't know. They don't even know sometimes their own rules here, man. That's what's annoying. Because people like me and visas like mine are few and far between here in Venezuela. Yeah, sometimes they don't even know themselves what's going on. But anyway, that's it. I've cleared through customs. I met Miss Universe, Miss Venezuela, sorry, on our way to do the Miss World tour thing, Miss World competition, whatever. Now I've got to look for gate 24 and grab something to eat. Now hopefully my international card should be fairly easy to use here because I'm in international space. Here's hoping anyway. Alrighty, let's go have a look for this gate 25. I think I'm going the wrong way already. We'll keep having a look up here though. See what we can see. Alright, so here's the good news. I found some food. But this food, airport prices, man, cost me 16 bucks Australian. 12 little wings, 2 tiny things of sauce, tiny little chips. Look how small it is. And I got a drink. I got an apple flavoured soft drink. So now, I'm gonna clip my little camera on there and enjoy some food while I wait here at Caracas Airport. I think after this we'll go and have a look around, show a few shops and stuff, have a look at the inside of Caracas Airport. And look, they give me a little glove, look at this. So you don't dirty your hand, they reckon. But it's podgy. I think I'd rather dirty my hand. I've got serviettes here anyway. Let's try this hot sauce at least, see how this goes. Pretty open. There we are. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh yeah. Put the barbecue on as well, I reckon, eh? Barbecue doesn't want to come out. What do you think? No, I'll leave it for the chips anyway. Alright. Let's give it a taste test. At least the sauce has got a bit of kick to it. I haven't had wings in a long time, so it's actually not bad. Actually, yeah, I might have to use the bodgy glove. You know what? I'm about halfway through, and I've got to say it's actually alright. I mean, for what it is, for food court, you know, take away food. No, I smash half the plate now. It's got a good spicy sauce. It's good. The wings are tiny, but I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just because I'm hungry, but it's actually nice. Yeah, good. Spicy. Alright. So I'm glad I found that little food court. Because that was actually alright. That wasn't bad. You know, happy chicken. 16 bucks. Which I for me feels a bit steep. But I mean, I'm used to paying cheap Venezuelan prices, even though Venezuela is quite an expensive country for Latin America. It's still cheaper than, you know, Australia. But I don't know, like from what they tell me in Australia these days, what I've seen, I'd probably pay the same amount. Like I'd probably pay 16 bucks even in Australia, 16 Australian for a meal of that size back home in Sydney. So anyway, that's it. Let's go have a look around now. Have a look around all the little cool things that are here. It's all very expensive though. You pay like 3 times the price here for these things. It's nice, huh? Nice to look around. Check it out. You can come here and buy your maracas in Caracas, guys. All indigenous woven baskets and stuff. I got one of these from when I went to the Orinoco Delta many years ago with Millie. A proper one made by the indigenous there, the Indios, the Warao. I bought some of those. Check this place out, man. Mad rum, Pasecho rum. Hola. Check it out. So, as you guys would know, Caribbean, very famous for rum. Venezuela's got a lot of good rums. So check out this place, really bougie. Nice little bar set up. Mad, look at that, bro. How sick is this? Look at the rum here. Kazan Reserva. Look at this, bro. We've got the mad cigars here as well. Coffee even. Big expensive chocolate, man. Look at all that, man. Cacao. Hola, hola. Solo estamos mirando, tan lindo esta tienda. Bello. Gracias. Aquí hay ron, aquí se sirve ron por el vaso y todo.
Trabajamos con tragos, cócteles y cerveza.
Ajá, muy bien. ¿Y tiene un ron específicamente por este o venden todo el ron de todos lados?
Todos los rones.
Ah, ok, ok.
Todos los rones venezolanos.
Ok, todos puros venezolanos.
Tiene venezolano, tiene café,
Ah,
chocolate.
yo reconocí el corrupto, algunos yo reconocí, algunos yo nunca he visto en mi vida antes.
Tabacos.
Tabaco también, yo ve.
Por ejemplo, Caruco no ha ganado premios hasta ahora a nivel mundial.
Sí, yo conocí el corrupto, yo conocí el corrupto, pero sí. Está muy bien, muy lindo. ¿El tabaco es de acá, Venezuela?
Sí, son de Mérida y Cumaná.
De Mérida y Cumaná.
Sí, estos que tienen acá son de Mérida y estos son de Cumaná.
Sí, lindo, ok.
Lo tiene aparte de...
Yo no fumo, pero pongo pregunta, ¿cuánto cuesta un cigarro?
En 12, en 10, en 8.
12, ok, no tanto, entonces.
Este le cuesta 12, este le cuesta 12,
Ok.
este le cuestan 8, estos le cuestan 10.
Muy bien, gracias por la información. Me gusta este tienda de bello. Y este calazaño, nunca he visto eso.
Pues ha ganado muchos premios también.
Barrica. Y ese
Es una crema.
es como crema,
Es
crema de
como
ron.
Bailey, demasiado buena, se la recomiendo.
¿Sí?
Divina.
Me encanta Bailey, me encanta ron Bailey.
Es como es.
¿Y cuánto cuesta un botellón?
17.
Solo 17 dólares americano. Bueno. A ver, algo, es 16 bucks American.
Te la recomiendo 100%.
¿El ron? ¿Cuánto cuesta un botellón? Depende
Este
de
le
esto.
cuesta 25,
Ajá.
este le cuesta 17 también, este le cuesta 20, le cuesta 32.
Ok, pero no es tan costoso. ¿Y cuál es lo más costoso hay?
El más caro que tenemos
Más
es
caro.
el vintage.
¿El vintage?
Sí, el diplomático.
El diplomático. ¿Y
Ese
cuánto
más
cuesta
costoso.
eso?
Ese le cuesta 1100.
1100 dólares
Sí.
americanos.
Después tiene este que es el
Es
Drácula.
de Drácula.
Cuesta 100.
Yo imagino que este es muy popular en Valencia, ¿no? Con el gobernador allá se llama
Barcelona es muy bueno también, se lo lleva
Ajá,
muchísimo.
se llama Drácula. Muy bien. Bueno, gracias por la información.
Estamos a su orden.
Está súper bien, gracias.
Que vaya bien.
There we are, guys. That's a nice little look around. Like to see that. So, up to $1,000 for a bottle of rum, but you can get them cheap. You can get them for like $16. Go up to like $1,000. But check it out. What a mad little store. How cool is that, bro? So bougie ass rum. Look, I would be tempted. I don't drink a lot, but I'd be tempted to buy a nice little bottle of that one. You know, especially that creamy one. I like Baileys. I like that stuff when I do have a drink. You know, from time to time. Not this trip though, not this trip, as always, you know, I'm still on a budget until YouTube starts bringing in some more dollars for me. We gotta operate on a budget for a while, guys. Especially when I gotta fly all over the world, you know. Anyway, back to my game now. Sit down, I think, and have a little snooze before we get out of here. So as you might tell, I'm about to get on a plane to Colombia. So security's pretty heavy duty. Wait till we get there, till we get to El Dorado. That's a fairly heavy duty airport security wise. Obviously, you know, the reasons for that sort of speak for themselves. I mean, it is Colombia. We all know what Colombia is famous for. So yeah, look, about to jump on flight number 2 of my 5-flight voyage all the way back to Australia, guys. So I'll get on this plane, film as much as I can for you, get to the airport and show you guys around there. Obviously there's not much to see on the plane. I'll try and show you the food. I'll try and show you what I can, just depending on what's comfortable and what's not for me to take out the camera, you know. Sometimes the feeling's a bit weird, it's a bit off, whatever. So I just prefer to keep it low, or I'll film around anyway, show you guys as much as I can, as much as the vibe permits, you know, you sort of pick up on it. So anyway, soon I'll be on the next plane to Bogota. Alrighty, welcome to aircraft number 2. I'm on an Airbus A380, I think it is. If I'm not correct, I'll correct it on the bottom of the screen. Don't worry about that. Now we've got a 2-hour flight to Colombia. It's 4:26 now. I'll arrive at Colombia 5:30 local time, so we lose an hour in flight. This is a newer and better plane, but it's a bit more, as I showed you guys with the legroom and stuff, it's a bit more jammed in. I'm not sure what sort of service I'll have. It'll probably just be a light snack or something as well. Maybe a coffee perhaps, I'm not sure. I don't think there'll be any dinner service. I've got a window seat this time. And so yeah, that's it. Look, if I didn't give you guys a rundown of the flights earlier, I'll do it as I go along. So yeah, at the moment is 2 hours to Colombia, and then in Colombia I've got to wait about 10.5 hours there before I can get on my next flight, which will be to Lima, Peru. So yeah, what I'm going to do in Colombia, what I'm looking forward to doing is possibly using one of the VIP lounges, like the LATAM VIP lounge or whatever. I think you can pay to go in there if you're not a VIP member. And they've got showers and stuff, so I'm hoping to have a shower in there. Obviously change my clothes, I'm still in my shorts and stuff. Change the shirt, have a fresh change before I start a really long voyage. So get to Colombia, rest up for a good 9-10 hours, have a shower, and then start the real mission through Latin America and across the Pacific Ocean back to Australia, guys. So now here we are on our first LATAM flight of the trip. So alrighty guys, snack time. I've just ordered coffee and a packet of chips and a little chocolate gramo, little chocolate bar as well to go with it. So that's the meal service. Chocoramo, mini Chocoramo bar. What do you reckon? You got the whole lot? Let's dump it. Right now, that's right. Wow. That is the worst coffee I've had in 7 months since I flew from Australia to Venezuela. Wait, let me enjoy the chips, eh? Plain salt, light crisps. Pretty sure the chocolate's going to be the highlight of this one. Chips are done. Really bland, boring. Salted. Plain chips. Now, real test. Let's see what the chocolate bar is like. Take it open first. It's like a cake. It's like a orange, citrusy sponge cake thing with chocolate coating. Figures can't be choosing spend economy class. Better than a poking eye with a hot stick. Colombia. Just gone through customs again, even though I didn't actually go out of the airport. It's just like I said, yeah, security in Colombia is tight. And now I don't know where to go. So I don't actually leave here until 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I've got hours to kill, and it's only just gone. Let me check here. I had to take off my watch for the customs. So it's now 7 in Venezuela, so it's 6 o'clock here in Colombia. So yeah, I've now got 11 hours to kill. And yeah, look, I'm about to run out of battery, so I'm going to find a place to chill. I'll get back to you guys in a little while after I got myself organised. All right, mad. So I've been here about, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes now. Called the wife, went to all the customs, looked around a bit, had a battery change. And the thing is, as I mentioned before, I was hoping to get into a private lounge. I was thinking maybe the LATAM lounge, since I've got such a long connecting flight with them. I did see online something about the El Dorado lounge, so look, I went and checked it out with LATAM at the LATAM lounge, and it was like $60 for 3 hours or $120 for 6 hours, and you could only use it like, you couldn't go in and come out of the lounge like 2 hours before your flight left, like, and come and sit out here like in the general lounge like 1 hour, 2 hours. You had to stay there until like your flight left. Like, it was weird. And it was hell expensive, but anyway, the girl was really nice. The girl there, she recommended me to go to the other lounge, El Dorado lounge, which I read about online. So I just went and sussed that out, and it's actually a pretty good deal. It's awesome. You get 6 hours for $35. That's American, is all. So, and they've got showers and stuff in there, so happy days. So I've got 6 hours that I can kick back in there for, but I've got about 10 hours still to go here, 10 and a half hours to go. So I'll kick around here in the public lounges for a little bit, just hang out here, around here, I reckon, somewhere. You know, I'll get something to eat out here as well, you know, probably something a bit cheaper. And yeah, I'll go in there later and chill out. I forgot to ask if they have food in there, but I'd say if they do, they've probably got restaurants. That's probably where they get you with the price. They've probably got nicer restaurants, so they'll sting you more. So I'll probably eat out here somewhere. And then you go in there and kick back and have a shower and stuff and rest. I probably should have asked actually what services they've got in there. But anyway, look, I'm going to take advantage of it. Whatever it is, 6 hours in there, that'll be perfect. So I'll do that soon. I'll just check out, sit down and relax a bit, find out, you know, calm down. Stop, just feels like everything's a mad rush, especially when you're this tired. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Look, I'm going to chill out for a bit and find out what time I should enter, what time I should leave, etc. But anyway, here we are, guys. Welcome to Colombia. This is El Dorado Airport. And this is one of the better airports that you'll find in Latin America, apparently. It was here years ago. I don't know when it was built. You can definitely find out the information for you, I guess, or you could just Google it yourselves. But basically, look, it's a big cartel airport. Mate, do you think that's all new and nice and shiny? Who do you think set it up, mate? The security's tied here. They throw a little monkey, you know, through every now and then to the coppers. They set up someone like that Cassie chick from Australia with the fucking coke in her headphones, or they get some idiot with a belly full of coke to come through. That's the cartel saying, you know, here, we'll give the coppers, we'll throw them a bone so they look good to the public. Mate, I reckon they're running tons of the stuff through tunnels under here. This, I don't want to get in trouble with the, you know, Colombian authorities and not be allowed into the country or anything, but Mate, I reckon it's got tunnels built underneath it and they're just moving tons of it straight through it, you know? Anyway, that's what I reckon. The whole place, mate, was built by the cartels. That's my thoughts, that's my honest opinion. Anyway, look how nice it is. Can't half tell. I remember, Colombia's not that rich of a country either, you know? Where'd all the money come from, lad? Anyway, gonna go chill out for a bit. Yeah. And then I'll get back to you guys later from the big cartel cocaine airport. Mad thing here is they've got free water you can fill up. Check it out. Check that out, how mad's that? They're full on FIFA. They're mad, they got soccer, FIFA World Cup or whatever it is. Games here, free I think to use. By the look of it. Yeah. I just thought that was interesting, you might want to have a look at that, pretty sick. Little, yeah, free soccer for you to play on the PlayStation while you're waiting for your plane. Should have more of that. It's pretty cool. I just want to show you in here as well, guys, what I might do. I mean, I'm not going to buy anything in all these places, but I just want to give you guys a look at each different country I pass to. All the different souvenir shops they've got, the different product, because it gives you a bit of a look at how the cultures sort of change as I travel through from oh, check out these, they're really nice. Yeah, show you how the cultures sort of change as I travel through from Venezuela to Colombia to then Peru to then Chile and then the end of Sydney. Yeah, obviously lots of coffee and chocolate and stuff here. But culturally kind of similar to Venezuela, Colombia, but yeah, still different. Kind of like Australia, New Zealand, I guess. Very colourful actually, all the bags and stuff. Anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a look at that, show you around a bit. Bit of Colombian culture. So now, have a look at this, rather impressive. I just turned around the corner, found this, another cool park on the other side. Cool restaurants and stuff. However, I'm not gonna eat out here. I just went and checked out that lounge again, El Dorado Lounge, and for my 35 bucks I get 6 hours, I get a shower, I get a place to, you can even have a place to sleep. Sorry, stuttering, I'm tired. So yeah, I get 6 hours, Wi-Fi, food included as well, shower, I can even go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that. But check it out, if you are in Colombia, there's plenty of places to take advantage of. The last time I travelled through here, I didn't know that all this was here. So I don't know, I was just too tired. We didn't have that many hours. We just found a place, the first place we sort of could and sat down. We should have probably walked a bit further because there's obviously better and cheaper options. But anyway, now we know. Now you guys know as well. There you are. So right, I just found this place here as well. This you just come and have a sleep in here. I just walked in there. I don't think I was meant to. But yeah, so here they're even pet friendly. You can even put your dogs and cats in there. Crazy. That's I don't know. They must have special doggy rooms. So yeah, it's just beds basically, but they don't have food. They don't have showers, anything like that. So I'm gonna stick with my El Dorado Lounge. Pay my 35 US. 6 hours in there, bro. I just spoke to the girl there at the reception as well a bit early, and she even said this place is that you can. It's not a full bed, but you can sort of lay down if they're available and have a rest there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all the El Dorado. I've shown you around enough. There's tons to see, but anything else, you just have to come through and check it out yourself. I've got to go charge my phone, and I guess I'll get back to you guys when I'm actually in the El Dorado lounge and show you what that's like. Right, so I made it into the Dorado lounge. Here's the Anna trip. Wait, you see how nice it is. So this here, you can already tell. Look, this is the bar. So I've walked right down to the end. I'm not interested in the bar. I don't want to drink any alcohol. Maybe get a soft drink or a juice or something. What I need is some food and sleep. But I've walked through the whole place pretty much and done a little suss out. And now I'm going to take you through. Well, I'm going to try and find the buffet food part. So they gave me a little ticket, which I've got in my pocket here. So, and I've still got to locate where the showers are, etc. So I'm going to explore it all now. But what I've done so far is just walked all the way through pretty much. Right at the end. So now I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough and show you just how nice it is here. Check it out. So all the bar here. And you see there's different lounges and stuff. And we've got these recliner ones here. I think that's what the lady must have meant when she said that there's places to lay down and rest, like if they're available, she reckons. So I don't know what this is. It looks like a spa. Some sort. So this is for massage.
Buenas noches, si desea masajes, con gusto. Este es el spa, tenemos masajes desde 15 minutos hasta 2 horas.
Okay. No, solo
el de
fue
15
curioso que
minutos viene cabeza, cuello, hombros o los pies, 30 minutos en toda la espalda, cuello, brazos, cabeza o piernas y pies. También hay 45 minutos, va más o menos en todo el cuerpo, boca abajo, boca arriba. El de 1 hora es en todo el cuerpo, ¿vale?
En verdad tengo que comer primero.
Dale, listo. Cualquier cosa en este momento tengo disponibilidad por si quiere pasar.
No, ahorita.
O ahorita me avisa.
Ok,
¿vale?
gracias.
Con mucho gusto.
Alright, that was a bit more than I expected. I just want to find where to get the food, man. I'm starving. So this looks like where the kitchen is. I just really get into eat the. Looks like in here. ¿Es la entrada por el buffet?
Por aquí, caballero.
Ajá.
¿Tienes el ticket para el ingreso?
Sí, yo tengo aquí. ¿Y hay bebida aquí también o tengo que ir por el bar? ¿Ah?
Están al fondo, al bar.
Por el bar. Ajá.
Puedes ir y volver nuevamente.
Pero ¿qué hacer con mi equipaje?
Puedes dejarlo ahí derecho, ¿no?
Ok, perfecto. Ok. Bueno, tal vez voy a hacer así. Otra vez yo sé. ¿Puede investigar primero?
Pues tengo arroz, tengo pollo en salsa chocuana,
Ajá.
tengo estofado de res,
Sí, ok, gracias.
vegetales ratatouille y fettuccine.
Okay, perfecto. All right, so that's the buffet, guys. Pero there's juice here. Pero hay jugo. Acá hay jugo por beber.
Acá hay jugo.
Hay jugos naturales, ¿no?
Sí, señor.
Sí, no, está fino.
Y el de acá tiene, es vino tinto, pero tiene 4. O sea, ya se torona.
Okay, gracias. Oh, that's it. That's mad. Look at here. They got juice for me. That's all I want. They got pure water. They got coffee. Man, check it out. This is sick, man. I'm just gonna eat here. Mad. All right, gonna find a nice quiet spot down here. Sit down. A little bit of a foodie review. How mad's that? 35 bucks, like $54 and something Australian. Yeah, man, look at this. Under here I've got some meat, some chicken and all that pasta. I might have gone a bit overboard, I'm starving. Got some soup here, some bread rolls, some dry bread, some creamy mushroom things, orange juice. Bruh, I'm cheering. Now let's give it a taste test and see how it goes. Start with the soup, eh? get into it. It's like a tomato soup. Minestrone. It's good. It's kind of like it's like buffet food, you know. Like when you go to any buffet, it's mass produced, but it's still, look, at least it's what you can eat. There's desserts and stuff there. You can help yourself with whatever you want, coffee, tea. You get the whole deal, you know. You can relax, probably have a shower, all of that. So yeah, best. I'm very happy. And it's good. Yeah, man. Could be a bit warm with the soup. I'm not expecting to change your life, but I'm very happy with it. Man, you can't go wrong with this. Especially if you got a long stay, you know. No. Show you guys, look, there we are. That's what I got. So I've got some like veg there underneath. You can see there's the meat's in there as well, and right underneath there's sometimes the chicken. Let's try to start with the veg, eh? Yeah, it'd be cold, but I did leave it while I went and got soup and the drink and stuff as well, so probably my fault. Slow roast beef, not a huge amount of flavour in it, but still good, man. Good hearty food. Let's try the pasta. I get lukewarm, but look, it does its trick, you know. Piece of spot fills you up. And that's a piece of the chicken there. That's the chicken piece there. Look at that, beautiful. Chicken's the winner so far. Winner, chicken dinner. I think what I'll do is probably go back for a bit more chicken and rice maybe, and some of the soup. The soup is good too. Right, I'm going to finish this. Probably get another plate, but I'll show you that as well. Then after, I'll show you more around the lounges, etc. Obviously, I can't take you into the showers with me, but yeah, that's it for now, though. I'll get back to you shortly. Cheers. Almost forgot to show you. So you see, look, all different lounges and stuff, guys. And beautiful interior. I just want to find. They even got a little kids play area in here. Check that out. Little play zone for the kids. And here is for charging. So I'm gonna have to go in there. If I can't find somewhere, I've got a few things to charge as well. Nice little, another lounge in there. Huge lounge here. I need to find somewhere with charging. I think this is the main lounge here. I don't know where the showers are. I'll find out. The toilets somewhere. I'll go around and have a bit more of a look. Nothing here, that's exit. So here's all more snacks and stuff, guys. Alrighty, how good's that? Showered, fed, relaxed, clean, ready to have a bit of a snooze, head off to the next adventure. That's pretty much my time here, man, at El Dorado, Colombia. Got a few hours, what have I got? 3.5 hours to get out of the VIP lounge here. And as I mentioned earlier, my flight leaves at 5, so now it's just time to kick back, relax a bit, and get ready to go to sleep. May as well watch something good in the meantime, eh? Anyway, I tried to sleep, but no, I'm not kidding. I don't know. I don't know if it's the adrenaline or I'm just overtired or buzzed, but also, I don't know if you can hear it's faint now, but before the door was open over there into the bar and into the buffet, there's all this funky, jazzy lounge music, so it's sort of keeping me awake. So anyway, it's now 1:40 in the morning here in Colombia. Thought I'd get myself a little snack, guys, so check it out what I got here. Got a little piece of chocolate cake, a little macaroon, some sort of other little cake, a couple of chocolate biggies, and a little arroz con leche, very famous Latin American dessert, and a lovely little hot chocolate to go with it there. All included with your 54 Australian, 35 American. And as you can see, guys, as you would have saw earlier, I did find one of these reclined seats. So I don't know, look, I'm meant to be out of here at 3 o'clock, but I don't know what happens if you overstay a bit longer. I just checked my flights on time, it leaves at 5 o'clock, gate 3. So I don't know. I think I came in a bit after 3 actually by the time because there's a bit of a problem with my card. I don't know, for some reason didn't accept my first card. Lucky I had my other card. Good morning. Although there's nothing really good about it. I'm struggling. I'm dying. I've had about 4 hours sleep, 48 hours. So anyway, I'm just here at the gate outside Colombia. I had to leave the little VIP lounge. It's about an hour left to go to my next flight to Lima, Peru. Somewhere where I've never actually been before, so it's a bit of a new adventure for me. So yeah, let's go see what the flight there is like and what the airport's like there. It's a 2-hour flight, I think 2 hours and 5 minutes. I think I've got a layover there of around 6 hours, so we'll have time to have a look around there and stuff as well. So yeah, now it's just wait to get on the plane.
Vamos a bajar una de esas para optimizar el espacio.
So here we are. Another day, another plane. At least this time I'm showered and fresh. Very tired, but ready to go. So anyway, it's the same plane. One second. Oh, there he's finished. Same plane as the last one, which is A330, I believe it is. I said the A380 on the last one, but I think I'm still incorrect. I think A380 is the bigger one that I'll probably take when I head over to Australia from Chile. But pretty sure this one's an A330. I didn't actually see it. Pretty much have a look around, same thing. This time I've taken advantage to plug my phone in, see if I can get some charge on it. There's nothing as yet, but I'm thinking once they turn on all the power of the engines or whatever. At the moment the plane's refueling apparently. So yeah, 2-hour flight now. Let's have a look around, see it's the same logo, same everything. So we'll just we'll see what sort of food and beverage services they do. You know, every country's got their own little touch that they put on it when you go to the different places. They sort of represent their little gastronomy, whatever it is. But anyway, that's it. 2 hours and 5 minutes, I think it is, to Lima, Peru. So, because this was another shorter flight, the in-flight meal was actually more of a light snack and refreshment. The light snack consisted of 2 choc chip cookies and the same chocolate covered sponge cake bar that I had enjoyed on the previous flight. I chose to have those with a coffee with a milk or powdered cream, which was served as a substitute for milk, and I enjoyed it dipping my cookies and my chocolate bar into my coffee just as I would back home. Oh yeah, welcome to Lima, Peru. First time I've ever been in this airport. We'll go check it all out. So I've got to go through this way. I look at connecting flights. First thing I'm going to do is find a loo and get settled and have a bit of a look around. We've got some time to kill here, so we may as well. Let's go take a look. First impressions, looks like a fairly dodgy airport, looks really old and dated. But I just give you a heads up, if you come to Peru, I don't know, I thought they'd have a much better airport, you know. I thought they'd have a lot of tourism and stuff, you know, like better than Caracas at least, you know. I thought Lima would be a better system, but man, these guys are still in 2001. That was a headache, brother, as well. Like just going through the customs. First I had to scan my connecting ticket. And then, I had to take everything out. I just got distracted. I can see there's LATAM connections over here, so I might have to go over here now. I'll just give us a rundown first. So yeah, first I had to scan. I have my next ticket ready straight up when I got out of the plane. Then to go through the actual little customs thing, again, you know, I had to even take out my laptop, I got my belt, everything was just old school, like, yeah, still had to take out my laptop, shoes off, it was just, yeah, pain in the ass. But it's done now, I'm here now, I've got to check my flight, it looks like I might have to line up over here. There's a LATAM desk, so I'll have a look here what's going on. But just look at all the people, it's just unorganized, like it's just, yeah. I don't know, I honestly thought that Lima would be a bit, you know, a bit more smooth, a bit more updated, more modern. Anyway, it is what it is. Alright, here we are. Now we're talking. Oh dear. Now, welcome to Lima International Airport. This looks better. Okay, so other bonus is that Lima, Peru is actually on the same time zone, I didn't realize, as Bogota, Colombia. So the hours are the same, that's sweet. I don't have to change my watch or anything at the moment. The only thing I didn't check was where I gotta go now. Because I don't have a, mine's in the afternoon, so I don't have a gate number yet. So, upon discovering further, I've noticed that although an older airport, Peru Airport, International Airport, it's not bad, it's pretty good. And you can tell, yeah, it is kind of set up for all the tourism that comes through here. The name of it is actually Jorge Chavez International Airport. And yeah, it's got a few good qualities. So for starters, it's got free Wi-Fi all through the place, which is that's one bonus. That's something that didn't happen in Colombia. In Colombia, even Colombia's a nice new modern airport, I had to keep connecting every 30 minutes. I had to re-sign in for the free Wi-Fi, or you had to pay. You could pay by like an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour package, whatever. And that's similar, that's the same as all in Venezuela, same thing. Yeah, they've just got free Wi-Fi. Also, what they have here, what I noticed, is they have McDonald's. Now, I'm not a huge fan of McDonald's by any means, but what I am a fan of is cheap eats and not spending so much as I traverse across the globe. So that's another bonus. I'm hoping that they're going to have a breakfast menu still, because I'm quite hungry. It's just gone 9 o'clock. I have to wait here 8 hours. My next plane leaves at 5:15 in the afternoon to Santiago, Chile. So here we are in Jorge Chavez International Airport, Peru, Lima, Peru. Let's go have a bit of a look around, grab some food. Yeah, show you guys. Look, I guess. See if we can find that that Peruvian gift store that we saw earlier. Bueno, bien, bien, gracias. Vale, feliz de los ponches. Quite a cool, colourful shop. I like that one. That was one of the better ones. But obviously, you know, having Machu Picchu and stuff, Peru's, yeah, a bit of a tourist mecca, and it has been for a long time. So they're going to have a big souvenir store. Anyway, cool to have a look around. Now let's go and try and locate McDonald's. I'm starving. So I'm just going to show you something here. They're actually tricky little guys. I'm going to show you on the map here. So here's McDonald's, KFC, Papa John's, cheap places to eat. But if you look here, what they've done, these tricky little guys. This is international domestic departure gates. This is the security control. This is migration. So you have to pass through migration. You have to actually leave, go outside of the airport and go through customs and everything to get to it, which I can't do because I'm a passenger in transit. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could, but I'm not going to. So that's annoying. So what that means is that you can't eat at the cheap places. You have to spend a fortune, like in all airports, and eat at one of the expensive places. So now I'm going to go pay $30 for a bloody sandwich and a coffee somewhere. So that's that's one of the joys of traveling, I guess, isn't it? Anyway, time to go see what I can find. Well, I told you to pay $30 for a sandwich and a coffee, and that's exactly what I paid. So I got a chicken sandwich, so I'll show you guys now. It's not much. It cost me 19 American, which comes to $29.30 Australian. And yeah, look, here's what you get. Have a look at this. Right. That's your chicken sandwich there. Smashed up chicken, bit of avocado, bit of tomato. Lukewarm, they warmed it up for me. A screaming hot cappuccino, not barista made, just made from a machine. Yeah, $30, and I still got to get lunch here. Now obviously, you're probably all thinking I'm a tight ass, and yeah, I am a tight ass. That's why I'm taking, 5 planes to get back to Australia. Like I'm spending 52 hours in transit or whatever. Like I'm trying to do things on a budget here. But anyway, it is what it is, guys. You got to be prepared for these things. That's it. That's the joy of travel, isn't it? Cheers. Alrighty, alright. Feeling good. Had some sleep. Had that $30 sandwich in the morning, coffee. Was able to have a proper sleep, laid out on some chairs, stretched right out, and got a decent sleep, at least an hour or so. Right now I'm starving, so as I mentioned, I might go to TGI Fridays right here. So I think this is a spot for lunch. Let's go in here, have a look here. Rightio, so chicken, winner, chicken dinner, chicken lunch, chicken it is again. We'll see how it tastes when she comes out. So yeah, feel much better now, I've had some sleep. So what was I saying? Here we are, Jorge Chavez International Airport, Lima, Peru. The plus is free Wi-Fi everywhere. The downsides, nowhere to charge the phone, no USB charge, and also nowhere cheap to eat. Like none of these places have like hackers or anything. I know in Chile there is, but in Chile I've only got like 2 hours. So I think from here it's going to be, I think it's a 6-hour flight. There's at 5:15 in the afternoon, and it's a 2-hour layover, maybe 2.5-hour layover in Chile. And then there's the big one is Sydney, Australia. So yeah, look, I'm not excited for that long flight, but I'll tell you what, having sleep makes you feel a lot better. So yeah, makes a huge difference. So just one like deep good hour, one good hour of deep sleep, decent sleep. I feel like a new person completely. I feel $1 million, ready to get back at it again. Let's go. So it's got a barbecue glaze on it. Well, let's check it out now. But I'm gonna have to smash the tabasco. You know, I love chili, man. But we'll go with the mashed potato first. Let's give that a go. Got the nice little shallots on there. Oh, good. It's got flavour. Oh yeah. Let's try an onion ring with nothing. Not bad, not bad. A little bit of more mashed potato and less onion ring, but hey, restaurant game, man. I know how to save money. I spent enough years in restaurants to know that, you know. All right, let's try the chicken. It's got a beautiful. Let's just have a look at that. Let's have a closer look at the chicken here. Let's see it. Look at that. Got a beautiful barbecue glaze on him. I'm gonna try this piece here. Oh, it's good. Good. Yeah. That's a real barbecue glazed chicken. But now I'm going to put the next level on it. Bit of picante, bit of Tabasco all over. I love chili chicken. Bit of Tabasco on the rings, maybe some mustard as well on the side for the onion rings. I think now we're talking. Man, I'm excited to eat this. This is going to fill me up, make me feel good, get me ready for the next big 6-hour trip. Leave in the afternoon. Probably have this and go back into a food coma. Have a nice sleep again if I can. At least 1 hour. If I can have one more deep hour sleep, I'm really happy. Oh wow, this is good. I guess that's why it's such a big restaurant in the chain, huh? TGI Fridays, man. Who knew? Not bad. Right, it's gonna be a 9 out of 10. Look at it, beautiful. Very happy with that. Well, what have you? Look, planes going in and out. Cool vibe. Man, glad I came here, man. So worth it. Cool. Time to dig in. Once again, Philip 1, chicken 0. Smash that chicken in true Phil style, like I always do. I think I shocked a few of the girls here. I don't know, I thought it was all going to be, especially in airports, you know, I thought it was going to be all nice and decent. Then they see me, I eat like a friggin' caveman. So I obliterated that chicken. I'm picking up, crunching all the bones and sucking all the juice out, everything. Anyway, that was awesome. I enjoyed that immensely. That's probably the best airport feed I've ever had. Worth it. Like I was going to spend, everywhere you go, you spend a fortune anyway. So, like I said, that plate on its own is $19, which is the same as what coffee and the crappy sandwich that I had in the morning. So, I'm not going to pay much more for a bottle of water. Maybe an extra $5 for water at the most. Like, what are they going to hit me up? You know, $5 American maybe. I could be up to 8, but anyway, it was worth it. I feel good, I feel content, I feel full, it was delicious. And I still got a big adventure ahead of me, so I've got to keep my strength up. So anyway, that was just awesome. See to finish this off, and then I think I'm just going to have a snooze here, to tell the truth, guys. Yeah, that came to the total of $41 Australian, and that was just awesome. And now, in true budget fashion, I'm still on a budget. Watch me get a free coffee here on this side. There we go. Nice way to finish the meal off. ¿Este café, amigo? Sí. Perfecto, gracias. ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es la marca? ¿De Brie?
Brie, nuestra propia marca. Es cosa
Peruano.
Claro,
está rico.
Viene del Costco.
Me gusta. Morning. Nice, very nice free coffee here, guys. Just to cut that off. And now, I just don't know how to hold the coffee and travel along. I think I'll just down it. Beautiful. Not too hot. Very nice. Tiene basura, amigo. Gracias, amigo.
Gracias.
Chévere, perfecto. There we go. That's how you do it. Nice little short black to finish off a nice meal. Hey, I might have spent a little bit on the meal. The meal, mate, was $41, so it's well worth it. Like I said, consider, you know, I spent $30 Australian on a stupid little sandwich and a coffee in the morning. So anyway, look, flight's at 5:15. It's just gone 1 o'clock. So another 4 hours, another couple hours I can sleep at least. I might go lay down again, put my alarm back on. I found a little hidey hole, a little enclave section earlier where I had a nice little sleep. So I might go back there, put my jumper back on, just down here. Have a look at this, guys. That's my little bedroom. Look at that, no one in there, everyone just goes by. Check the flights up here. Yeah, I think that's it. Sleep until the next flight. Rightio, so we're at the gate. Got about an hour and 10 minutes to go, and wouldn't you know it, I've met an Australian girl. She's like, I won't get on camera. Well, I know Aussies are a bit shy of the camera, but that's a bag there. I'm sitting having a chat with an Aussie on the way back to Aussie. There we are. 1 hour to go. I don't know how I feel about having another Aussie trail along with me for the rest of the flight, rest of the way home. We're still there through Chile and then Chile there, but anyway, I'll chat with her here and be nice to her and send her on the way, I guess. When she's a lovely girl. Send her on the way, I don't know, once we get to Chile probably. Let her do her own thing. She'll be fine. Alrighty, so you can probably tell by a few of the faces here that we're on our way back to my side of the world, the southern hemisphere. This flight will take us down to Chile, and then from Chile like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours and 5 minutes I think it is, something like that, before I jump on my plane back to Sydney, Australia, guys. So I'll show you what I can, guys, as we travel along. Show you what the food's like, etc. If my battery permits on the GoPro. Anyway, guys, now on flight number 4 on the saga to the other side of the world. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I'm on flight 4 now, right? And as you would have seen, this aircraft's quite empty. Now heading from Lima, Peru to Santiago, Chile. And just an interesting note as well, you see this aircraft seems to be getting smaller for legroom. There's no screen on this one. I thought by now I'd be having a screen. I'm hoping for the big one that crosses across the Pacific from Chile to Australia, there'll be a screen. What they do have though is in-flight entertainment on the phone. So once you put in the airplane mode, you can connect to the plane's Wi-Fi. And I just opened up and checked out. It's got a few movies and stuff, so I'll probably sit back and chill out on a movie for a little while. Of course, when the food comes out and stuff, guys, I'll show you what's on offer. And this now is a 3-hour flight to Santiago with a 2-hour connection there. I think 2 hours and 5 minutes before the big one back to Sydney, Australia. So I guess we'll just sit back and enjoy the ride now, guys. water. Two essentials now. What do we got here? We've got something. I'll get the camera down on this one. Pastel of some sort. Let's break it open and see. Ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, very interesting. And what else do we got? A ham cheese sandwich. We have a Sweets Cold little fruit pack of desserts. And you can see there a tiny little chocolate bar. There we are. Isn't that interesting? That's down. Let's hydrate ourselves. Very dry, very dehydrated. I noticed the air in the plane. Let's enjoy our little ham cheese sandwich. There's cheese. Bit of air, nice and cheesy at least. Actually, not bad. Not bad. I like it. Alright. Cheers. LATAM economy class. All the way to Australia, baby. to Chile, airport number 5 for my long saga on the way back to Sydney, Australia. I can tell you that Chile is Chile. It's rather cool here this morning, or sorry, this evening. I won't be leaving until this morning, 12:40 I think is my next flight, 12:40 AM in the morning. The long haul back to Australia. So yeah, this is an airport I've been to many times before. Once again now I'm back. Although I must say it does look different. Every time I come it's like you come into a different part or what have you. Anyway, let's check where the connecting flights leave from. Go and find that. Freshen up a little bit and wait at the gate, I guess. The customs here was fairly painless to get through. Quick, easy process. But yeah, as I said, I'm used to this airport. I've been here so many times, just about every time. You always have to connect through Chile. I just go up here and check the board, see where I've got to wait, and then I've got to freshen up and wait by the gate. Right now, I can't actually find out where the gate is because they don't give that information until 10:10. Because the flight doesn't leave until 12:40. At the moment, it's just gone 9 o'clock. So, for whatever reason, it's not up on the board yet. But what we'll do in the meantime is maybe grab a seat, look at the shops, etc. There's the Chilean store. Here's another one, Casa Chile. Like we do, we go through, we have a look at the little souvenir stores of every place, see how it's culturally different from the other one. Look at this one, it's all about Easter Island. Check this one out. Here. Alrighty, so there's bangers over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the toilet in a little while. I'm going to change shirts, I'm going to freshen up. I'm going to show you how we do it when we travel long distances, especially if you're on a budget. Now, obviously, you know, this wasn't about doing, I could have done it on more of a budget, you know, I didn't have to eat in a nice restaurant in Peru. I didn't have to use the VIP lounge at El Dorado, but I didn't want to travel that far without a shower. So yeah, but I'm not going to use any, I don't have time here before the long flight to use any showers or any VIP lounges. What I plan to do is go into a toilet somewhere. I just need to go in, change the shirt, freshen up, put some more deodorant, some cologne, some perfume and stuff on, because you don't want to be a stinky guy, especially if you've got a long flight. Nobody wants to be a stinky guy. Alright, I've been here before, so I know what's down there. It's all just gates. More gates down there. More gates down there, guys. Gates everywhere. Alright, gonna sit here, chill for a little bit. Look at this board. Maybe see if the Wi-Fi is connected, get in touch with the Wi-Fi. And then, as I said, go change shirts, etc. Get freshened up before the next flight, because you don't really, like I said, you know, I've been in this shirt all day. By the time you're sweating all day. By the time I get to Sydney, I'll be stanking. So, alright, so that's the plan. Anyway, I'm here in Chile. One more flight, 2 more flights to go actually from here. I've actually got to get to Auckland, New Zealand. And then I jump back on the same plane, it'll be the same plane, but I've got to get off and on again while I think they refuel. And then Sydney, Australia. Rightio, I have freshened up. Yeah, so why is it important to fresh up? Because man, you're traveling a long way and you can't always go into VIP lounges and shower and stuff, so you don't want to be that stinky guy, you know. So take a change of socks, take a change of undies, take some wet wipes with you, take some toothpaste, make sure you're fresh and ready for the next leg of your adventure if you're on a long haul like me. Anyway, I found my gate. I'm at FO8, so I'm going to go locate that now just so I know where I am. And maybe go out, sit and chill. Might get something small to eat, but I'm not sure. I'm not really hungry. But I'm not sure if they'll serve us any food on the plane until morning time, but it should be right. We'll see how we go. Check out this store, guys. You got a penguin there. So, not a bad airport, this one. Actually, it reminds me, guys, while we're traveling through all these different airports, leave a comment, let me know which one's your favorite or what you think of the various airports that I've traveled through on this epic journey I'm taking back to Sydney, Australia. Rightio, here's the deal, right? I found McDonald's. I don't know what I got myself a burger called Deca, something like that. It's only small. I didn't want to have a big meal. I'm not overly hungry because I had that big lunch. But now let's check out McDonald's Santiago, Chile. This cost me $12.77 for a medium. And that burger might look big on the camera now because of the angle, but to give you perspective, that's in there. Pretty small, tiny actually. But anyway, look, got a decent set of chips with it. I think that'll probably do me. Like I said, I'm not overly hungry, and I just got water to drink with it because I'm just so dehydrated, man. So now, let's see what you get in there. The deck or whatever it's called. There we are. A pickle, some onions, some sauce, cheese, and a patty. Wow. And again, what do you expect to know? Anyway, McDonald's good, cheap, you know what it is. You know it's going to be. Well, yeah, you know it's going to be shit when you come. No, it's got that standard taste everywhere, so McDonald's, man. Anyway, it's about 2 hours till I fly out. I'll have this, go ready to go. And I'll probably see you guys next when I'm on the plane to Sydney. I'll try to Auckland, then to Sydney. You know what I mean. One plane, this one, as I mentioned, will stop at Auckland, New Zealand. I've met a champion guy here named Tom. He's going to keep me company for the flight, so that's what it is, guys. There's not much to show here. It really is cattle class. There's a lot of us jammed in. It's a much bigger plane anyway. As I've shown you, at least it's got entertainment. There's a bit more leg room. There's blankets, there's all of that. I'm probably not going to talk too much on this one. I'll show you guys the food as it comes out. I'm not expecting much in the way of that. But yeah, look, I think for most of this one I'm going to be asleep. So I guess I'll more than likely only open up a vlog again once I get to the other side, guys, and I'll see you in New Zealand. Apart from showing you the food, that is. So let's go.
My English is so bad. My name is Antonella. I have a dream
look here. So the girl here, the attendant, she thought I was chilling. No. I knew my Spanish was good, but not that good. She's chilling. Thought I was chilling. I don't know how. I don't know why. But anyway, this is what we've got here. Juice, water, as always. Got some crackers. Got some cheese. Got a little chocolate block. And now the piece there is this toast. Let's see how it is. Wow. It's like beef pieces with some rice and a piece of bread. So anyway, look. Too much, I'm too cramped here with the camera. So the camera's got to go and I'm going to get back to the after. Alrighty, welcome to airport number 6, land of the long white cloud. We're in New Zealand. I've made it to the other side of the world. Just got a 2-hour stop off here before I get back on the same plane that I was on, continue my flight on to Australia. So here we are, guys. This is pretty much New Zealand airport for you to have a look around it. And right here is our New Zealand souvenir shop, so Kiwi Discovery. So let's go take a look. Like we did in the others, I'll have a look around typical New Zealand souvenir stores, give us an idea of culturally what they're like. So you see here, obviously got little kiwi birds. Gonna have a lot of kiwi birds here. Some little Maori artwork and Maori pendants, etc. from the indigenous. Rugby union balls, obviously New Zealand famous for rugby union as well, and the wine. New Zealand also has some very good wine for those who don't know. And you've got all the wool shawls, etc., wool jumpers, kiwi birds, llamas even. Didn't know New Zealand also had llamas, but yeah, I know they have a lot of sheep here in New Zealand. That's why you see a lot of the wool products here. And fish, salmon, look at that. I haven't seen like fish in any other countries. And here we are, guys. Loads of wool products. Here's all the little sheepies. More little kiwi birds. They'll be holders. There we are. And then books and the culture. There's some like Maori books and stuff. Oh, look at that. They've even got cafe. Coffee. Who knew New Zealand has coffee? So right here, this is New Zealand. Let's do a bit of a loop around. I've just got to find some amenities somewhere, and then I'm going to go wait in the lounge, get on the next plane, guys.
Flight 1.
Alrighty, so so what are we up to? I'm just here in New Zealand, as I said, about 2 hours. Well, it's about an hour and a half to go now. So, transversing the globe, what have we done? We have done, I think, 7 airports all up it'll be. So right now I'm at number 6, and it'll be 6 different flights that I've taken all the way through. So let's do a recap. We started off, airport number 1 was Maturin. Maturin, we went to Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas, Venezuela, we went to Bogota, Caracas. Bogota, Caracas, we went to Lima, Peru. Lima, Peru, we went to Santiago, Chile. Now from Santiago, Chile, we've arrived in Auckland, New Zealand, and our final destination will be Sydney, Australia. So yeah, that's going to be 7 airports all up that I've transversed, guys. So look, about an hour and a half to go here, and then I'll get to Sydney, and you'll know when I get there. I'm probably just going to wrap the vlog there, guys. I don't know if there'll be any more food. If there's anything worth showing, I'll show you a look. If it's the same cheese sandwich or just a light snack, I may just quickly run the camera over it for you. I don't think there'll be any detailed breakdowns. How am I feeling? I'm fairly tired. I did have some sleep on the last flight, which was good, although it gave me a bit of a sore neck. But I'm doing all right. Look, it's this flight's been a lot easier than when I headed over to Venezuela in September last year. Just wait a second. I think the main difference is sleep, just being able to sleep, not drinking as much coffee, and just, even though sleeping on a plane is not ideal, you've got to do it, you know? You've got to try and fall asleep, and it just makes time go quicker and makes you feel a lot better as you transverse to the different airports and stuff as well. So, look guys, that's pretty much it for now. One more flight to go. Leaves in about an hour and a half. I'm quite hungry, but I'm not gonna eat anything here. I'm just gonna wait till I get to Sydney, probably grab some McDonald's and my way out there. But by that time I would have finished filming, guys. So yeah, let's just kick back here in New Zealand for a little while, and then off to our last stop, Sydney, Australia. Alrighty, last meal of the voyage is a cheese tomato croissant, a little cake, and of course my standard coffee and water there. Well, that is it. The 7th and final airport of my worldwide long voyage. Spanning from one side of the planet to the other. I've made it here to Sydney. That's 7 airports, 6 flights in total. I'm pretty destroyed. Sorry if the food reviews and stuff that I was showing you along the way became less and less detailed. Obviously, you know, you just get tired and a little bit can't be bothered. But I hope you enjoyed having a look with me what it's like to travel from one side of the world to the other, economy class all the way. And look guys, that's it. That's the vlog of the day. Don't forget to hit like if you like it. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe for me, guys, so you can catch me on all my adventures. And until the next time, peace out.